can join us tonight. It is at the end of the road for the Hasty Peas Cup Series. Game 8 is tonight. Winner kind of takes all. There's a couple different situations. Lindsay Heron with Brock Ormond this evening as we get ready for the Battle of Quinte, one of our favorite things of the year. Trenton Golden Hawks versus Wellington Dukes, and well, a couple big points on the line, Brock.
Yeah, for sure, and both teams have been going on a pretty good run here. Wellington has points in each of its last 7 games. Trenton has won 4 out of 5 after losing 4 out of 5 games. But the Dukes are on the longer run right now. They only lost once in regulation in the month of March. They've been trajecting higher while Trenton is sitting right now just behind them, 2 points behind, in fact, but with a game in hand. So this game could mean a whole heck of a lot for both teams. Here at Lehigh Arena, it's an annual staple, the billet ceremony. Nice to see the billets back out and getting recognized for all they do for the team and the community and the players. We'll take you to that right now.
Greg Harrison, presented by Jonathan Ballard.
And again, another nice initiative that has found its way back after being gone for a season.
Yeah, more information on Storehouse Food Bank. Food Drive can be found on the Dukes' social media channels. They had a nice little shout out there too. So great to have lots of people in the building as always for the Hasty Peas Cup, but especially a really good initiative, well, with being 2 local teams.
That's right, and this is a rarity too. We're going to have the backup goalies doing the ceremonial face-off. Ethan Morrow for Wellington, Will Nguyen for Trenton. And again, not too often, Lindsay, you see the backup goalies get a chance, or any goalies for that matter, get a chance to do the ceremonial face-off. So a unique little take here as we get towards the end of the regular season. So ahead of round 8 of the Battle of Quinte, Ethan Taylor making his 23rd appearance of the season. He's 12-7 with a .278 goals against and a .913 save percentage. The native of Trenton has played pretty well against Wellington this season. Unfortunately, he was on the losing end the last time these two teams met in this barn back on February 25th. The Dukes winning 5-3. Matt Dunsmore, 27th time in net this season. He's guarding with a 13-12 record of .284 goals against and a save percentage of .913, identical to Taylor's. And on the other end of things, Peter Goulet trying to get his team back. Trenton looked like they were running away with the division at first on the east side, and then all of a sudden the other teams just started catching up. Wellington started surging. Halliburton started surging in the second half. Ditto for Coburg. And the Lindsay Muskies have given them a hard fight as well, as the G-Hawks come in with a record of 4-3 in the Battle of Quinte. The puck is down and round 8 is underway with the line of Mason Reeves, Will Mitchell, and Brody McDougall starting out for the Dukes. Up against Aiden McIntosh, Dalton Bancroft, and Jake Campbell. The top high-flying unit of the G-Hawks, and the puck rolls right in on Matt Dunsmore right off the bat. His stick goes flying, and Campbell goes crashing into the end boards. And, you know, you can try and feign your guilt, but it usually doesn't work when the stick comes down off a trip. G-Hawks to their second power play of the game. Here's McIntosh setting up top. Bancroft, long wrister through, scores. Dalton Bancroft finds the hole on Dunsmore, and he's at 90 points for the season. 13 seconds into the power play. It's 1-0 Trenton. 7:44 in. And a great bit of fan support from the Golden Hawks supporters coming down as they cheer on Dalton Bancroft, their captain, a former Wellington Duke as well. Take another couple of looks at the goals. There's Bancroft again, standing still too. He just waits for everybody to get in front. Dunsmore can't see much. And then Bancroft just snaps it right on through, finding the hole and the twine on Dunsmore, who has really picked up his game as well. Body in the lineup and offering a bit of physicality for their group. Wellington, the least penalized team in the league at under 400 minutes. McEachern guides it along. That's just a testament to what Derek Smith said is their team discipline and their veteran leadership that, you know, tells them to be calm and don't allow yourself to get too far ahead and just stay calm when you're faced with adversity, as this puck is chipped in deep, and that's it for period 1. A fast start for the Trenton Golden Hawks. Shots 12-9 in the visitors' favor. They lead 1-0.
Team so far this season. Aiden, great to have you on the broadcast. What was it like in the first period? Walk me through what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I thought it was a good road period. Obviously, nice to get one early there, and I think, like I said, just kept it simple for a good road period and get out on top of that one. So obviously, we want to carry that momentum forward.
And we're back inside Lehigh Arena ahead of period number 2. 1-0 Trenton Golden Hawks lead. Dalton Bancroft with his 36th of the year on a power play from Nathan Oikel at 7:44. Tied up a little bit. So the Dukes get onto the power play 0 for 1 so far. Virgin Hill shuttles it down low. Pierce centering pass at a stick. McIntosh jumps on top of that loose disc. He'll break out with Jamison 2-on-2 shorthanded. Aaron Jamison accepts. Jamison shoots right on, and blocking that one off is Dunsmore. Puck will spin loose. Campbell charges out. Here's David Campbell. Head of steam through center ice. Gains the Trenton line. Now picks up speed. Accelerating in on the backhand. Denied there. Puck loose. They score. David Campbell. Power play goal. 31 seconds into the Bancroft minor, and we're tied at 1. Campbell just drove hard to the net. He accelerated, hit the second gear as soon as he was going past the Trenton defenseman, cruised in, shoveled a shot on. Taylor got a piece, and then it ends up just glancing off his leg and into the net. Down at the end of that play. We'll take a second look at this goal, Lindsay, and it's, again, Campbell just driving the net hard. Not the fastest guy in the world, but when he really gets going, he can cause opposing defense a lot of headaches.
Yeah, and David Campbell brings not only his size, Brock, but he's got all the experience along with Emmett Pierce, with the OHL North Bay Battalion there for a while, and OJHL with Glen River and Powassan. Lots of these teams you mentioned with the Wellington Dukes organization with guys they pick up, but David Campbell certainly a key piece heading into this stretch and against these big bodies in Trenton.
Oikel maybe one last push for Trenton. They'll still have some power play time carried over into the third. As the puck is flipped out through center ice, glove down, might be a chance for Roach. He's got to hurry. Shot Virgin Hill, and Taylor at the buzzer with a glove save, and a massive one at that. If the Dukes had have found the net on that, no doubt that would have given them a huge momentum spike heading into the intermission break. They would have been bouncing off the walls in there more than likely, but a great chance for Virgin Hill. Nice unselfish play by Roach to hand that pass off, and Virgin Hill gets robbed by the big mitt of Ethan Taylor. 41 seconds still left in Brody McDougall's minor penalty heading into the third. It's 1-1. David Campbell's 20th of the year has this game all tied up.
During that one just recently, David Campbell joins us. David, what did you like in that second period?
I thought we brought a lot of attention to detail. We kept it simple. We capitalized on our power play, and then, we just kept working and kept it simple.
You've been with the North Bay Battalion, you've been with Powassan, Blind River. What are some of the conversations you and your teammates are having as you get ready for this hopefully long stretch into the playoffs?
Just to take care of our bodies for sure. That's probably the most important one. Get ready, get enough fluids in you. Just be ready to go every night because you never know what's going to happen. Especially it's best 2 out of 3, so you just never know.
And back inside the Lehigh Arena, ahead of period number 3, the OJHL Tonight and Yourtv Quinty, also Hockey TV. Folks watching in, great to have you along with us. 1-1 the score. Brock Ormond, Lindsay Heron with you. Simple, nice play there, but a great defensive stand by Nathan Oikels. Matt Cato throws one out in front. Dunsmore with a save. Puck ends up in the net, but they wave it off. As a Trenton player ends up inside the Wellington cage. Tanner McEachern had that one go in off him. But they're saying it's no goal. I don't think a penalty's going to come out of this as the players Dobrich and Campbell chat with the officials. Are going to take the draw outside of Wellington territory. And again, seeing how this will all shake out. There's went in off the hand of McEachern, it looked like, down low as he went sliding in. So probably a good call there as the draw station outside, and not really much of an argument outside of the initial, hands up, wondering why the goal was waved off. It's on the handoff. Gains the Trenton blue line. Can't beat DeRazio on the one-on-one, but he sticks with it. Pierce chases it around, now gets some help from Ballard. Harrison Ballard reins it in, feeds it back across. Campbell waits, and then has to resort to turning around on McIntosh. Feeds it out front, Dickerson, the shot rolling through the net, they score! Graham Dickerson, 2-1 Dukes power play goal with 7 seconds to spare in the Matt Cato minor. And again, another shot where Dickerson didn't get much on it, but it was just enough to kind of backspin into the net. We'll get a closer look at it, but Ethan Taylor had it, and then he kind of just had it roll away, and you could feel the energy of the crowd really getting behind their Dukes, and Graham Dickerson finding the back of the net for just the 6th time this season, and it's great to see him put the puck in the net, Lindsay, because he has been snake-bitten lately.
Oh yeah, and you can hear the cymbal man as well, normally from the Belleville Bulls, so great to have the cymbals in with us as well.
1 goal, courtesy of Graham Dickerson.
Graham Dickerson, now the 21-year-old from Port Hope, that is his first goal in the Hasty Peas Cup Series, his 4th point in this 8-game series.
Yeah, and he really whiffed on that shot too. Ethan Taylor, I think, maybe got handcuffed just a little bit by it. Again, you're not going to see a goal like that go in on Ethan Taylor too often. But he just maybe overplayed his hand a little bit. Dickerson got just enough on the one-time shot to squeeze it through. As McDougall, OJHL images here at the game too. Ed McPherson and Amy DeRoche, team photographers, I should say, doing a great job. They've been around for a long time now as McEachern cruises in. McEachern shoots and scores. Tanner McEachern, tie game, 6:41 into period 3, and that will get the Golden Hawks fans in attendance all fired up. Tanner McEachern with a quick left hand just snaps it off as he gets in across the line, parked right at the circle, finds some space behind the blocker of Dunsmore and rifles it, picking that low corner. And again, Lindsay, that's how Tanner McEachern scores a lot of his goals, just coming down the wing and letting it rip. Now, gone away in this period. You see McEachern come in with the shot again, just a rifle past the low blocker of Dunsmore. And again, you know, maybe you could say it was a savable shot for Dunsmore, but I mean, Tanner McEachern just got too big of a bullet, and he uses it there. So that will take the Dukes crowd out of it for a moment, but again, Wellington still buzzing as they always are as a shot comes in. Dunsmore directs that into the back screen again. Find themselves 3 points up on Trenton, which will be huge for them considering the Golden Hawks do have the game in hand as Campbell just got upended. Whitaker takes over the loose puck. 10 seconds left. I think Whitaker is just going to be content maybe with pushing this thing to overtime. He will instead play it ahead. Angled in. It's going to be covered, or looked like Taylor was going to cover it, and then it ended up escaping his reach, but he will avoid disaster there. He'll shoot it away, and that's it. For regulation time, it's 2-2 going into overtime. Trenton is 3-2 in the overtime session. Wellington will start out with Graham Dickerson, Jacob Dietz, Liam Whitaker, and Jacob Brugenhill. And who would you rather see from the G-Hawks other than Aiden McIntosh, Dalton Bancroft, Jake Campbell, and Stefan Dobrich? Overtime underway here as the G-Hawks roll on in. Trying to, for sure, the Quinny Red Devils graduate. Definitely has improved his skating, his size, and his overall hockey acumen. His IQ has always been there, but it's just his speed that needs to pick up as the G-Hawks come away. 2-on-2, Balla directing. Here is Devin Morrow holding on, shooting, scores! Devin Morrow, overtime winner on a shot from a sharp angle. And the Trenton Golden Hawks will win the Hasty Peas Cup this year. It's an overtime thriller, and it's Devin Morrow that provides the icing on the cake with the overtime heroics. On a shot from an angle that caught Dunsmore leaning too far off the close post. It sneaks under his pad and goes in, and the G-Hawks are pumped right up. Nice to see the G-Hawks scratch getting up, but this shot from Devin Morrow was a nice one. Again, Dunsmore was there. He was in position, and unfortunately just could not quite get a piece of it with his blocker at all as he tried to close off that near post. 0-7, but they do pick up a single point as Dalton Bancroft, you see him raising the Hasty Peas Cup. Good on the Trenton Golden Hawks for picking up the victory there. They're now back to 1.